All right. All right. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. Time snuck up on me here. Let's see here. All right, so that's taken care of. And let's see, that's taken care of. All right, cool. Cool, all right. That should be everything. Why is this not... Cool, all right. There we go. Why on earth was that not showing up proper? All right, and just a quick test to make sure that's working. I suppose that's what happens when you're not really active all that much, unfortunately. Test, test. All right, cool, that worked. Sweet. All right, we're live. Yay. Don't need this. Yeah, I'll leave that up, and we'll just get back to. There we go. Cool. All right, cool. Now we're back. We're live. Advertisements are out. Good to go. Ready to go. I believe I was in the middle of trying to. Let's see, 73 days. I have to go east. Yes, I have to go east. Hub is done. Junktown. Well, I'll deal with the Skulls Gang at a later time. Oops. What do I have on my inventory? Where? I'm pretty sure I have that. I should have that recorder, right? Here's the disc. Whoopsies. Did I didn't just drop it. Okay. Hollow disk. Weighs 1 pound. Pip-Boy displays downloading data from disk. Oh, really? Interesting. I didn't know you could actually download that. Cool. Cool. Well, that's okay. Shoot. What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed to go out? No, I think I was supposed to go and talk to, yeah, I think I was supposed to talk to the guy. Alexander, how you doing, buddy? Ooh, nope. Other way. In the house. In the house. Here we go. Is she dead? Wipe the drool off your mouth and sit down, old man. There's something we need to talk about. I've got something you need to hear. As he listens to the holodisc, he begins to shake and turn red. You think he might drop dead on the spot from sheer hate. I'll kill all of you fucking bastards. Oh. Oh. I guess that means we're done with you. Well, I didn't think that was gonna happen. That's unfortunate. I wonder if I, like, really needed him. Oh, balls. Well, that's not good. Ow. Fine, but Batman the Caped Crusader opened last week. They said Bruce Timm ruined it. I did see a really unfortunate picture that, they not only did they apparently race swap, like, all of the women. It was like Barbara, it's like Barbara, Catwoman, and one other character. I could be wrong, it was just a quick glance, but apparently all three of the women they had sitting at the table are, like, all fat, all wear glasses, all have the same, like, short bob sort of ponytail, and it's getting trashed already from what I've heard. Excuse me. I hope that's not true, but if you're saying it, then oh wait, I think I also saw that Disparu like called it out and blasted it too. 23 for a head, and he's still standing. Wow. I'll just end my turn. That's not too bad, actually. I'm taking a lot of attacks for little to no damage. But yeah, so I heard it's bad, which is unfortunate, but if true, I mean, it's not exactly surprising. How did I miss? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, he used a stim pack and ran. Interesting. My face! Alright, well, that takes care of him. We have a target. Oh, shit. He's got... Oh, boy. I'm in trouble. I need to heal. Because he's got body armor, and I'm in trouble otherwise. Get as far away from him as possible. What's worse is they gender-bent Penguin, and, Batman comes... Oh, he's a side character. Bait and switch. Okay. It's ironic since Superman's new cartoon, My Adventures with Superman, is actually pretty good. I've heard it was decent. I can't say for sure, because I haven't watched it myself. But, if it's good, great. That's unfortunate, too. How did you... Oh, Caleb was it. Okay. How is, you say it's pretty good. How is the new adventures, for Superman? $59.95. Groin, leg... Wow, that armor even took this shot without much issue. Alright. Don't shoot the guy in the... You idiot. Brian, how you doing, buddy? I don't want to take the fight outside if I could avoid it. Tycho. Shit, where'd my dog go? There he is. Come on, come on, come on. Get back here. Dog meat, you tool, get back here. What? There we go. There we go. Alright, now, unfortunately... Oh, I don't get, I was kind of hoping I could get something more than just the weapons. It's kind of woke. They did race bend Jimmy Olsen. That's unfortunate. And Lois, but writing is solid and Superman actually feels like Superman. Oh, good. So I'm gonna hope it's, well, hope. It is hopeful then. I would hope it's hopeful. I would hate for it to not be. Yeah, come here, let me barter with you and give you a ton of stuff because I have all kinds of shit. Let's see. What is this? Chunk of Cordax military brand plastic explosive. Ah, okay. Give him the shotgun because I don't want that. Give him the armor. I don't need it. Well, I have a shotgun. That's... Yeah, we'll do that. Doing good. Was here a while ago, but didn't see the stream happening. I thought it was another notification glitch. Not showing the stream too, but then I came back and it started working. Yeah, I went live immediately and it had an issue with it too. I don't know why. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Shit. I do not want us out here fighting. This is not good. No. Damn it, dog. Well, this is unfortunate. I guess I'm gonna have to step out and fight. Wait, 6 space? Oh, that's 6 spaces? Shit. No, out of sight. Shadow, how you doing, buddy? Glad you could stop in. Ow. Is the... shit, is that Tycho? Yeah, let's go with this guy. Oh, I hit Tycho. Fuck. Ow. I might have bit off more than I could chew here, which is unfortunate. But that's okay. I mean, if I die, I'm, like, right outside. And knowing what's gonna happen is, I think, fine. And for that... I never thought that RNGesus would hate me so much and I couldn't hit a man standing in front of me. Yep, there it is. Critical 49. Wow. Good lord, that was damage. The one thing the one thing I do hold on. Before I open my Yap. Is there anything I can do? No. Alright. Then I'm gonna have to, Come on. Move, damn it. I'm gonna try to talk to the guy and not piss him off, but we'll have to see. I don't know if it's gonna work out that well. The thing that really bugs me here is like the one like real sort of issue I have right now is that had enough of your impotence. Is she dead or not? Here, listen to this. Kill you. Okay, so it does not matter. He's just gonna kill him. Okay. That's unfortunate. Hit for 9. That's unfortunate. Let's get out of the way. So you guys watch the new Batman cartoon or season 2 of the new Superman cartoon? Oh. Good. I was recommended a channel dedicated to looking at Russian radio waves while watching Pippa reading SCPs. What the hell? Shadow, are you okay, buddy? There we go, he's dealt. Wait a minute, Tycho. Oh, Black Queen, how you doing? Let's just box this poor bastard in. Ow. Jeez. Tycho. Stop shooting my dog. Let's get in the way and just end the turn, I guess. Ow. Well, looks like I might have to just deal with the town. There we go. And then, let's reload. Let's see. Because apparently they can just crit 49. I'm gonna need the heal. Alright. Your aim is blocked by what? There we go. What'd she do? Throw something at me? That broad is just taking it to the face. Something fierce. Hit for no damage. What is she throwing at me? Harsh language? Hit for 6, bypassing your armor, knocking off your feet. What is she throwing at me? Yeah, I'll step out of the way for him. Oh, only seen the one episode? Gotcha. Oh, I'm good. Had a question. You seen Batman Cape Crusader? The wokeness round? I haven't. I have seen a lot of people unhappy with it. Alexander was just in here talking about how, A lot of things are pretty bad in it. There we go. She's dead. I really, really wish that... I really wish these allies wouldn't, like, rush out and fight. I wish they would stay together as a team. God, stop shooting my dog. Let's put that there. That way I can heal somebody, because they're dying. Can I reach Tycho? I cannot reach Tycho. Oh, he used a stim pack. That's good. I'll probably just heal Dogmeat then. Yeah, so what I've been hearing a bit lately is that Batman and the Caped Crusader is absolutely getting trashed right now. And for anybody who hasn't heard what I mentioned earlier, apparently they race swapped like Barbara and a few other characters, including Selena Kyle. And they're like all three are like heavy set women, same short bob cut ponytail. They all wear glasses. They all wear the same clothes. Like the character designs are getting trashed pretty hard, apparently. But as for any of the story and whatnot, I can't say because I've never seen it. So. There we go. Might as well just start the shitstorm. Wait, is Caleb dead? Oh, I see it. Caleb was killed. Oh, that dude's dead. Sweet. Can I reach Dogmeat? I don't think I can. Well, I guess he's just gonna run off and, fuck shit up. I guess I'll just move forward, I suppose. Don't kill my dog. Let's see here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I can move one space at a time and still be able to make an aimed shot. That's fine by me. As long as I can get the damage in. Oh, cool. He's gonna walk up. He's gonna die faster. 62 to the head. Great. And the turn there. Oh, that's right. Walk forward one space. Yep. Oh, sweet. I went to see, instead of Batman Original Story on the 1940s based style, I went Caped Crusader a chance until race swapping and wokeness LGBTQ forces for today viewers just turned me off. Okay, so it's pretty woke then, Queen? Is that what you're telling me here? Ow. $95? There we go. Let's put him out of his misery and end combat. cool. No. Oh, I didn't mean to heal that random fucking dog. Well, I suppose the dog's healthier. He looks unhurt. Almost dead. There you are. Come here. You are not dying on me, dog meat. Oh, not... Here, drink this Molotov. Here, Tycho... There we go. Tycho's good to go. Yeah, I guess we're just doing this. Sweet. Let's just go around and kill the rest of them. 1, 2, 3. I think that's it. Oh, 4. There's one more to the south. Alright. Blocked. Oh, the eyes? Oh, I hit him! In the eyes for 8. Alright, well, I would hope that he's unable to do a damn thing then. Dogmeat, he was hit for 33 fucking damage. I swear, if my dog is dead... What a shot! Hey, Tycho, you gonna do anything, my guy, or what? Hold that. Oh. 47 hit points, damage knocks him unconscious, regulator is dead. Nice. That was a hell of a shot. Just watched only 3 episodes yesterday. I gotcha. Maybe I'll have to sit down and watch the series then. If it's some woke piece of crap, maybe I'll just, you know, rip it to pieces then too. Here, hold this. I think Tycho's out of ammo. Damn it. Dude is a crack shot. He's able to fire a shotgun without hitting a single ally. Here, hold this. How are you still breathing? He was taking multiple shots to the head. He should be like... There we go. Oof. There we go. Alright, cool. That ends the combat. No, not drop. Heal back up to full, because apparently I'm getting trashed. Take that. Oh, shit, I'm yanking that. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, now Tycho moves. Thanks, dude. Dude had 6 stim packs. Alright, let's go. Let's fucking go. Now with this tool. You should probably watch My Adventures with Superman first. I would rather you experience some good animation before ruining your brain with bad content. I will probably end up taking that suggestion. Is that like a proper sniper rifle? What is this? DKS 501 sniper rifle. Excellent long-range projectile weapon. Originally, 308. This one is chambered in more than common 223. Oh, all right. I don't remember if I have like a proper rifle. I thought I had like a hunting rifle. Yeah, I have like this. Single shot only. Okay, okay. Yeah, so this is actually, I think, the better sniper rifle. I will yoink that, all of that, and this. Cool. All right. Are you out? I gotta make sure he's out of ammo. He's not out of ammo. Where did shotgun go? There's a shotgun. What? Okay, dude. Here, let's dump all, because I don't need it. Give you one of these. 14mm pistol. Energy cell, radio, 18mm. There we go. And, now I'll stick to the heels. Cool. Great. All right, he's taken care of. All right, so that takes care of just about all of that. Let's see. I'm probably just gonna watch all the good animation. Forget watching the stuff that came out 2010 to 2020 and onward. Unless I've heard nothing but good reviews from YouTubers I trust. That's unfortunately like where we're at right now, because I do not understand how it. There's a detail that has been frustrating me quite a bit recently. So I did that pair of videos a while ago, like how movie theaters make money, for example. And one of the ideas I had for a video was to discuss, it was to discuss how, people, how to save money on movies. And a detail that I happened to catch was that, oh, I gotta reload. A detail I happened to catch was that a lot of movies can actually write, because obviously, you know, tax write-offs, but certain movies can have a tax write-off of upwards of something like, I think they said it was something egregious, like 15 to 25 million. And if that be the case, then that basically means that a great number of movies and possibly even TV shows can all effectively be written off entirely tax-free, as though they didn't fail. I'd have to really sit down and read into legislation and rules on a lot of things, because there's various ways to try and save money on different projects and whatnot, like you know, filming at night, or you know, hiring like cheaper actors and actresses, things of that nature. But there's, oh, her torso just exploded. Well, that's a hell of a oh, they were throwing knives. Okay, guess she won't be needing that stim pack anymore. Anyway, so there's a bunch of different things that I want to research and dig into at some point later, but I need the time to be able to do it, because I need to give like proper information and research, and I don't want to do something half-assed. And you know, it's sort of like the video I did today earlier with Deadpool. I'm not unhappy with how short it was, or how it was like spoiler free. That's not so much the issue. The issue I have is that it should have been better made. I don't like how it ultimately came out. At least from my perspective, I thought it could have been much better. But I don't like when details are kind of half-assed. And in the case of making a video discussing, you know, like tax exemptions and other ways Hollywood can make money, I don't want to screw that up. You? What are you? Oh, alright, I guess I won't see. Dog meat. Ah, there you are. And lost the rest of his ammo. Dude! How? One, two. There we go. There we go, got the shot. I'm fine with basically tanking shots at this point because I have the armor that others don't. One reason why a lot of modern Hollywood films cost so much is that they are paying off the DEI consultancy firms. Wokeness is literally a grift. Yes, absolutely. The one of the issues I have with the way everything is going. My brother and I were actually discussing this earlier while we were at work. Yesterday. We were talking about how it's really wild that not only is there so much money in the idea of wokeness, but the fact that it's still going. And I get that it's effectively a giant money laundering scheme, because that's absolutely true. You have like there's Bridge, there's so there's Bridge, Garm, and I think there's one more, and I don't remember who it was. I don't remember if it was Kirsch, Dev Resu, who's another VTuber, who's based VTuber who popped up on my radar recently, or if it was the Quartering. Somebody I was watching in the background was discussing another branch of or another version of DEI, and there's multiple, of course. There's so many. These are just the ones that people happen to know about, and it's it's really frustrating that so much is going on right now, because you'll have like DI will come out, and then the amount that people have to pay in order to have the consultancy operate. What was the game? Black Myth Wukong, I believe, which is like China's first genuine AAA title. Apparently they were told that they had to pay some exuberant amount, like something like $7 million, I want to say. Something like $7 million to have a consultancy firm basically tell them they're all a bunch of racists, and they turned around and were like, fuck you. And immediately, like the day that happened, you ended up getting IGN, Kotaku, and a bunch of other articles that all came out blasting the game and claiming that it was basically just made by a sexist, racist pig. and it's like, well, yeah, why on earth would anybody ever want to waste their time like giving you money now? Like, why? Nobody should ever give money over to these DEI firms. It's insane. Like nothing good ever comes out of these things. Ah, crap. I'm a scav. I work with Samael to collect stuff from the ruins so that we can use it to build or trade. Well, you got the death claws out there, plus the regulators take percentage off the top, plus some for protection in Editum. Guess people don't have the upfront cash or the guts to stare a deathclaw in the eye. Makes sense. Yeah, I know I tapped out. I was trying to switch over the window so that it was, because for my setup I have two screens and they're set next to each other. On the left screen I have the game, on the right screen I have, I have the full chat, and then on the right side now is the live studio chat. So I switched them over so that I didn't have to speak away from the mic like this. I wanted people to be able to hear me a bit more clearly. So that's okay. It'll be done in a moment. Survivors had a big place called a vault and came out years later. Some of it started the regulators and then founded Aditum while the others farmed. Runners aren't from here. Where is the vault? That's something I want to hear. Somewhere south of here, I don't really know. I think everyone left because it was broken. Nice talking to me. Okay, cool. All right, that should be all of the regulators. I do need to get back in the house here and check for stuff. John Lasseter has become the head of Nickelodeon? Overseeing most of Nickelodeon and Netflix. Really? that's one hell of a thing. I wonder if Lasseter can like be trusted proper to handle something like that. I don't know. Let me think about that. Like with the creative freedom that they should have, or Lasseter will have, maybe he'll actually be able to maybe Lasseter will actually be able to like do something worth half a shit again. Because the biggest issue I have with pretty much everything that's Pixar at this point is that Pixar isn't really trying. Far too much of what Pixar does is sequels or half-assed ideas that don't push boundaries. It's like recently I watched because my nephew came over and he's young, so we were watching Bug's Life, and dude, Bug's Life is so good. Like there are so many details that I missed and halfway forgot about, and I was just like, wow, this movie holds up. And a lot of it, I think, like it's great in all the it's great in all the like the technology was pushed in a lot of things today, but there's a lot of creativity and imagination in Bug's Life. It's like how the grasshoppers are they're all bike riders. It's a biker gang. Like everything is so explained nowadays, you know? And this is I think this is a lot of the reason why a lot of people tend to argue with me about Coco. It's like I get why people like Coco, but Coco's not, it's not good. And one of the main problems with Coco is that it just tells you all of the information instead of trying to explain the information by visual details. You know, it's not like Up. Up is probably like the crown jewel of visual storytelling from Pixar. And when you get Coco, and it's not just Coco, of course, there's all kinds of other movies, but they're all so lazily told and explained. It's like Inside Out. I couldn't believe how they made the inside of a young girl's mind so boring, so over explained, so over detailed, and it's like just let the audience put things together, you know. Just pick up those weapons. Will you help us? Yes, thank you. May the gods be with you on your journey. Sweetheart, they're already dead. Did I miss one of the dudes? I just think it's insane that a lot of companies are willing to give money to those DEI consultancy firms knowing that they are losing money. They must really think that the modern audience will actually exist. Or will eventually exist. Well, it's all about cultural, it's about pushing for culture. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to shift the cultural dynamic to fit what is perceived to be, you know, like the modern, oh my death claws, no. No, bye. I don't give a shit. Nope. I will deal with those later. But yeah, it's a cultural shift. There's a ton of people that make themselves known, but realistically that, you know, ton of people isn't actually many. And that's something a lot of people don't seem to understand, is that there's not as many people making all of these... Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, it's Tycho. Never mind. There's not a lot of people... There's not as many people as many others often think there are. And, I think one of the biggest issues is that far too many people don't seem to realize that. But, as I've said many times before, you have a lot of people... A lot of the CEOs and all of those who are at the top, the executives and whatnot, they do not... It appears that they do not have genuine communication with the working... with the mechanisms of their companies. It doesn't make sense that so many of these movies are coming out and they get the green light, but then the movie fails spectacularly. Like, take like the Marvels. Well, actually, I think the Marvels is a good example of the opposite, actually. But take movies like Lightyear, for example. I think Lightyear's a better example. Lightyear failed. You know, Buzz Flop Year failed at the box office, and instead of Disney trying to like rearrange itself and trying to, you know, fix the problems at hand, they just decided, hey, we're gonna get out of my way, Tycho. Thank you, Tycho. Instead of actually trying to like solve problems and figure out what exactly is going on, they just kept going. And it's like you would imagine that many of the people who work at the higher levels of the people who work like within the company would actually be like, hey, why are we losing money? How did we lose money? Oh, this movie flopped. Why did this movie flop? What are the concerns online? You know, like none of this conversation is actually happening, and that's where I get very confused by all of this. It makes no sense that there is such a disconnect. Anyway, Juan, Chaos, thanks for joining, guys. I didn't mean, I wasn't, like, ignoring you. I saw that you popped up, but I wanted to get the view completed. Boneyard? No. I'm still in town. I'm pretty sure I killed all of the dudes in town, but I'm not seeing any, I'm not having any luck with, like, progressing the story. Adam RPG is a game similar to Fallout. Forget to mention that. Okay. Get Katja. She's a companion here, easy to get. Go to the Followers of the Apocalypse, and she'll be easy to pick up. Understood. That I will pay attention for Katja. Get the lead out. That's fine. I get annoyed at how much the stupid burns these days. Aditum? Yes. I'm still in Aditum. All right, that doesn't offer anything else. Is this Katja? No, Lorraine. Okay. Okay, so that's not her. She is west of here, left of the Blade's hideout. Okay. But anyway, yeah. So I get frustrated by how. I get frustrated by. Oh wait, is that a? Ow. All right. Well. I thought I was missing a regulator. Oh, jeez. Am I dead? Oh, my goodness, oh, that's so unfortunate. I should have saved. I should have... Fuck. All right. Well, lessons have been learned this day. All right. Damn. Okay, hold on, real quick. Before I do, let's go get companion. Damn. I didn't think she was gonna fucking backhand me. In the heart of the city, a great library, fortified and restarted, rises with forbidding yet graceful presence. You feel a sense of peace. How far does... Oh, this takes me all the way back before the fight in town. Studious follower of the apocalypse. Oh, okay. Oh, God. Is it Katya or Katna? Katya. No, that's it. You're not from around here. Name's Albeleo. What may I ask, are you doing in the Boneyards? You ask a lot of questions. First you tell me who you are. I'm just an explorer. I'm looking for a replacement water chip for my vault. Sorry, don't know anything about that. Don't see much of that kind of tech here in the Boneyards, except maybe the stuff Miles works on. Lives in Aditum. He's a scientist, mostly working with chemistry. If anyone could scrounge a water chip or make a replacement, it would be him. What can you say about that? Is my original home a little too boring for me, though it's a fenced off and self-sufficient town in the south end of the Boneyard, but not as far as the cathedral. We trade sometimes with the hub. Okay, how about the Blades? I've dealt with them before. They're not too bad as far as gangs go. They have a hideout in an old club with some outposts. If you're careful, you might be able to get some of them to talk. Gunrunners. Used to be a real gang, but they went soft, started setting a deal to trade weapons. Victims buy from the hub. Since trip to the hub. Personally, they do pretty good business, even though their prices are high. Okay? Followers. Followers of the Apocalypse are a group of peace breachers that live in a large library near the heart of the Boneyard. Why they haven't been wiped out yet, I can't say. Real world, but other than that, they are polite and well educated. End games in a slideshow based on how you made decisions in the game. Yes. How's it going? How's Fallout 1? How you doing, Red? How you doing? Doing good. Apparently I just got backhanded with a healthy dose of equality and died. So I went from like 23 or 30 health to negative 3 or 4 in one hit. I don't know what hit me or how, but yeah. About the area around the city. Boneyard is a pretty hostile place. Never had the opportunity to leave. South of here is the cathedral. Some sort of cult there. Stay away from them. Sometimes something sinister is going on there. Heard about the trading center called the Hub, and caravans occasionally show up. I've never been there. Mutant Deathclaw or something else? Oh no, I got hit by a feminist. That's just what happened. But yeah, I mean it makes sense. Fourth wave feminists being really strong because most of them are men. You can replay the game to have different endings based on the decisions you made each time you played it. Oh, neat. Another VTuber you might like watching is Smug Alana. She's also pretty based. Her content mostly consists of being Asmongold, basically. Oh, okay, but her commentary is pretty interesting. Smug Alana. Okay, I'll have to pay attention. Actually, I think maybe I've seen that on Kirsch, like on like one of the sides on side advertised videos. Hammer of unisex, yeah, basically. I'm thinking of becoming a VTuber, actually. The problem is I'm not really good at yelling. I'm the kind of guy who is very quiet. Ironic since my neighbors have an unstable relationship. Well, Shadow, as long as you're not the person who sent a letter over to the wife next door that says, "Had a great time last night, kiss, kiss, kiss." That video is brutal. Regulators or townfolk or raider? Oh, it was a regulator. I found like the last one in the back corner of the farms, and she just took me the fuck out. Meant to be a recent joke about boxing match? Yes and no. Yes, because that piece of shit is allowed in the Olympics and shouldn't be there. And second, yes, because a lot of feminists today are actually men, and they're arguing that women can absolutely get their asses beat by men. What a fucky world we live in. Also, the memes about what's going on in the Olympics right now are hysterical. Something sinister going on. Also heard about the trading center or the hub, and caravans occasionally show up, but I've never been there. Don't plan to stay in this place too much longer myself. No kidding. If you're looking for another hand, I'll sign on. Better than spending the rest of my existence in this hellhole, right? Yeah, sure. Welcome. But the desert's not much more fun. Sure. All right. Looks like we got a little ass kicking to do. Sweet. All right. Let's see. What does she have? Oh, she's got throwing knives and a stim pack? Goodness, I really hope she, let's see. Well, actually, I'm not worried about, weapons myself. Actually, what does this take? Hunting rifle. actually, yeah, let's see if I can give her the hunting rifle. It's 18, small energy cell. Where's the 223? Am I an idiot? Or is the 223 higher? Oh, there it is. No. Balls. Offer that. Hopefully she actually makes use of it. And since she's got throwing knives, I mean, I can give her a bunch of those that I find. Let's see. Dracula was right. We need to wipe the earth clean. Yeah, well, unfortunately, this is kind of like how things are. Alright, cool. Well, if I have her... Oh. Who are you? Good with knives, throwing knives, but she's also a good pack mule since you got the last one killed. It's not my fault. Alright, who are you? Christopher... Burly bounty hunter with a button that reads, I'm Christopher and you're meat. Oh. What are you doing here? None of your business. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's get ready to throw down, I think. Oh, okay, here I am. Don't know how she handles other weapons. Gotcha. Well, we'll figure that out. Might as well pull that one out and get ready. Okay. Let's head on in. Companions are a trick in this game, since they are literally incapable of using certain weapons due to not having the sprites. Oh, really? That's unfortunate. Katya... No time to talk. Okay, where... Okay, there she is. Da-da-da-da-da. Change formation. Stay close. Change formations. Stay close. There we go. Oh, for the love of... Out of my way, you tool. Katya, come on. In the house, sweetheart. Damn blondes. Make sure to save. Yes, I was just trying to get inside the house first to, you know, before I actually did anything stupid. That's it. Save. Done. There we go. Now that I'm saved before the fight. And dead. Alright. Oh! Alright. That just happened. Oh, wow. Katya can... Wow, she can move. Okay. I guess we're going this way. Not gonna get the backup? No, I actually chose against that because I can handle everything in the town myself, and I would prefer to, where's what? Dog. Okay. Alright. SMG 223 pistol, Ripper, and Power Fist. Understood. Oh, she pulled out the spear. Cool. Oh, hold on. Don't forget the U.S. had a doctor trainer for the female Olympics team for like 14 years, sexually abusing them. Maybe a year or a few ago, finally, law, police, and courts acted. Yeah, the guy that was because that was specifically the guy that was screwing the girls that were it was the ones that do all the somersaults and everything on the mats, right? Because I remember, I think I remember that being a problem. Yeah, frankly, I don't really give a shit about the Olympics either at this point. The Olympics really haven't been relevant, and the problem is that outside of bragging rights, the Olympics don't actually mean much, unfortunately. You know, it's not like this is oh goodness. It's not like this is, you know, like an anime, like, what's that Gundam? What's that Gundam, series? The one where it's like a tournament fighter. You know, it's not like the world operates like that, you know? So, it's like, you really don't have much in the way of need or use for, the Olympics. Why'd she run around? Yep, companion weapons they can use is solely based on the animations they got. That's wild. It is what it is, though. Alright, it's not Caleb. Fuck. He will bug out if he lives past the moment. Oh, gotcha. Alright. Well, as long as he's taken care of, I suppose. There we go. That's one less dude. Oh, cool. And the military armor's dead. Great. 35. Wow. Big hit. Probably gonna start off doing something similar to Medicare. With it just be a picture of my planned model, and pulling up stuff that might have interesting commentary. Oh, all right, yeah. I mean, I don't know if anybody's ever actually watched like any of my old stuff, but it was not as refined as it is now, and that's totally okay. You know, like not everything is going to start off or finish in a great manner, right? Like you're not going to start something with this top-tier HD model or a model that has, like, accurate cameras or anything. Like, you're always going to have, like, that VTuber, you know, frog blink with one eye, one eye back and forth. You know? Uh-oh. And that's okay. Like, you don't have to make everything perfect. You know, just as long as you're doing something, you know, to make progress forward, that's what matters. Ooh, good shot. Oh, here they come. Oh, she's got knives. Really? Aim is blocked. Couldn't tell. Fuck. There we go. Sweet. Sweet. Takes her out right away. I'm glad to see the dog meat's in the building. Welcome back, Brian. There was no question for me whilst I was gone, right? No. You're good, buddy. You're good. It's not even about seeing the peak of human potential, since most of the contestants are juiced in the Olympics. Yeah, generally a lot of them are. Which is kind of a shame, too, because, like, I would actually kind of be fine with a juiced-out Olympics. You know, like have a natural Olympics section, and then have a totally roided-out section. I'd be fine with it, honestly. I don't agree with, you know, using steroids of any kind, but, I mean, you know, people want to do it. People can do it. You know, I'd rather see, like, the upper pinnacle of what people can do, you know? My dad wanted me to watch the Olympics because I'm a NEET. What is a NEET? Shadow. Oh, I was aiming at a regulator. I couldn't tell. I couldn't see. What? What? He just capped this dude. Why? Why did the black guy have to die? What the hell, game? Oh, that's California for you. Oh, I shot Tycho. Are we under attack? Oh, that was close. Not educated, employed, or trained. Lazy couch potato. Oh, interesting. All right. I am not up to date with the hip young lingo. Oh, he shot the dudes, so now they're all just gonna, like, attack. That's hysterical. This dude is tanking some serious abuse. Not anymore. What do you mean we're... Oh, wow. Alright. This is not what I thought was going to happen at all. Ow. Earliest video you saw was the first Netflix Castlevania or the ROP video, whatever came first. So I think that was the Castlevania one. Now that I think about it, how am I still out of range? Ow. Oh sure, but Tycho can shoot. God, Dogbeat can travel so far. Oh, wait a minute. I'm just retarded. That's the problem. There we go. Turns out I am that fucking stupid. I just forgot to reload. Doesn't help that the fucking ammo meter way down here between the gun and my HP is smaller than my dick. Oh well. Let's see here. 95, head, pop. Really? He's still alive? I'll be damned. Do not kill my dog. Do not kill my dog. Don't shoot my girl. Like, what's wrong with all of you? Fuck. I'm fine with this. I'll tank the abuse. Learned about Neat from Konosuba anime? Oh, interesting. That's why I always get the Highlight Allies Green perk. Oh, son of a gun, that's a thing, huh? Well, would probably help a... Oh, I broke his nose. Would probably help myself, actually. Stop shooting her! What the hell? Oh, I guess we're dragging this dude into the fight too, huh? Oh, I'm gonna get shot. Oh, thank goodness. I figured. Neat originally derived from Japan due to people giving up and secluding themselves from society. It's kind of sad what's happening to our overseas bros. Yeah, the but that harkens back to like everything that was going on with Evangelion, though, you know. Shit, which one's my dog? There we go. With everything that's been going on over in Japan, and there was I don't remember who it was. Somebody brought up and actually made a good point that there's an issue in the way, because I think the comments were in response to the Godzilla -1 review, that there's a big push in Japan right now to try and make more I believe it's... Uh-oh. Shoot. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to wait. Basically, Japan is not taking any, like, serious lesson from everything, and now they're just gonna straight up continue to make new content, even though they probably shouldn't be doing that. They're just like, yeah, whatever. Like, if people are going to keep buying, we're going to keep making. And it's like, no, you probably actually should slow your shit, you know? And they already get paid, you know, nothing anyway. Is Nacho's hair green now? Here, let's go... 1, 2... There we go. Oh, crap. But, yeah, so... It makes sense. I understand. I do feel bad. I do feel bad for Japan, because they're, like... They want to produce so much for everybody, and I totally understand. But at the same time, it's like, you guys need to slow your roll. Stop shooting, Katja. Go wide left, you idiot. Ow. Stop shooting her! Regulator fight can get really buggy, and chance of losing Miles and Smitty NPCs too. Might just be better to bypass the actual battle if you don't need the experience. Just letting the Bloods handle it in off-screen. Oh, they actually will fight off-screen. Interesting. I didn't know. Ow. There we go. End combat now. I'm gonna use it on her twice because I have no idea how much damage she's got. One on Tycho. Alright. Talk to me, barter, what do we got? Okay, he's got 4 stim packs, but he's out of ammo. That explains. Give him all because I don't need those. Oh, he's got the Mauser, that's right. Yeah, that should be good. Because now that puts him back in the fight. If you enlist the Blades' help, the entire town rises up against the Regulators, and they will handle the ones in the back. Gotcha. Okay. Throwing knife. Kind of wish there was a catch-all. Oh, can't? Okay, that's fine. There we go. Oh, and there's the rifle. Good. Is this a SMG? Good, SMG. Great, great. That's great, because if that's what she's supposed to be able to use, then we can do that. Talk to me, Katja. What do you got? Give her 3 of those. Wait, is that not... Oh, it is 18 mil. All of that. And now I can dump the, all of these. Armor if she'll take it. The sword if she'll take it. Where is that SMG? Oh, is it not on me? I don't know. I don't think I have it. I mean, I think the ammo meter is pretty average, actually. I think it's pretty huge. It's really all about how you use it. Size isn't important in the end of the say, I think. Yeah, I like to lie to myself too, Juan. There it is. That, and that. Cool. Alright. Katja. Oh, shit. Nope, talk to me. Alright, and SMG is... yeah, here it is. And the armor. There we go. Cool. Now, hopefully she actually does stuff. And before shit goes sideways again, now that we're here, let's save, learn that harsh lesson. I'll take his caps because he's dead and who cares. All right. Nope. Switch it. Here we go. Oh, cool. Hi there. Bye. You know, because I can. Oh, I need more action points, whatever. Oh, there he is. 1, 2. Cool, cool. They're coming out, and that's great. Oh, all right. I'm gonna take this. I'm just gonna take, like, everything and turn her into a mule. Ow. Why do I get shot? I'm a NEET. I live in Colorado, and right now it's a liberalist shithole. And I'm being discriminated because of my skin tone. Luckily, my family members are trying to help me get a job. Really? Trying to learn to use Affinity so I can become a freelancer. Kind of hard because I have severe anxiety problem due to my past living with horrible people. Oh, I'm sorry to hear, buddy. But you can get past it, which is nice. Difficult, but you can't. Aw, oh, damn me. I wasn't trying to hide behind my dog, I swear. There's an option back with the blades, Razor, where just off screen, all of the regulators are gone, and all of the Additum NPCs remain, except Zimmerman. I'm from Cali. As soon as able, I'm leaving. Don't know where, though. Not many places in the U.S. to go. Well, I mean, there are actually plenty of places to go. It's a matter of what you, like, what you're thinking about doing, quite frankly. What is that? Ripper. Oh! Yo! Ripper, trademark. Vibroblade. Powered by a small energy cell, the chainsaw blade rips and tears into target. For strength. Has 30-30 shot. Oh! I am going to be taking that. I can't take that. That's a shame. Cool. Yeah, no, there are plenty of places to go. I know Idaho is supposed to be pretty good. Montana, if you want to get the hell away from literally everybody. I know Tennessee, a lot of people have been moving to Tennessee and Kentucky because they're very good for farmland. My lady wants to go to Tennessee too because she wants chickens. She wants chickens. I live in Illinois. It's a shithole out here. Illinois is terrible. And I'm not too far north of Chicago either. It's real bad. So don't come here. There we go. She's got the SMG. Stop shooting the broad with the SMG! Oh, I need to reload. That's okay. I'll walk out this way and draw his fire. I'm fine with this as long as I don't die. Dude is tanking a lot of abuse. There we go. All right, let's see here. Yes, tastes like steroids. No, don't drop any. They'll heal if they need it. Oh, actually, I do want to heal the dog. Come here, dog meat. Nope, dog meat. There we go. Alright, cool. No, what? The body, dumbass. There we go. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Cat. God, I'm gonna lose my shit at this fence. I am about to be, like, a full-blown fencist at this point. It is just annoying the hell out of me. Thinking about making a game where it's like Fallout 1 and 2, but it's more of a Zelda-like clone with bullet hell dodging, and yes, there will be bullshit RNG. Oh. Well, come up with an idea, come up with a setting, come up with a possible story, if anything, and just very slowly take it in time. If you're experienced in making games, I mean, you should be able to handle some sort of a project, but don't make something so big you can't deal with it. Back when I was first playing around with a Game Maker years ago, that was pretty much the main issue that I kept running into, is I overestimated what I could handle. 14mm, holodisc. There's the energy cell, doctor's bag. Okay, so I don't need that. Oh, I can... Oh, shit. Cool. Plastic explosives. I don't need the magnum. Don't need the sledgehammer. Don't need the armor. I like the radio, the holodiscs. I don't want to give them the explosives because I'm worried they'll just fucking blow me to hell. I will give one of the first aid. Yeah, I think that's good. Here you go. There we go. Got it. Racism was completely gone in the 80s, and it's like 40 years later now. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, like, don't seem to understand just how much better things were in the 90s and apparently the 80s. Really frustrates me, because, like, none of these problems ever were as big as they are now. Never were. I never ran into these issues. I never experienced this stuff, and I had plenty of friends of various races and ethnicities and everything else growing up. Never had an issue. Always all of us were outside playing games, you know, football, basketball, you name it. And all this shit started coming up because people went psycho. It's really annoying. I hate how things have turned the way they have. Don't need the armor. I'll hold on to all of that. Here, I'll give him a few of those. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh. And in case something fucking happens, I don't want to lose all this progress. Yeah, I'll sell it later. Why don't you move to Florida or South Dakota? Yeah, those are also good options, yes. We have a chance to make it now. I think that was all of them, so I think... Getting rid of the regulators. Yeah, cool. So I think that's it. I think that's all of them. There's none in this building. Oh, that's right. That guy just kind of, like, talks. Yeah, Florida and South Dakota would be really cool. One of my best friends lives down in Florida. Him and his girl. Wouldn't be bad, I'm sure, because my lady also really likes it down there. South Dakota would be interesting, but I think the biggest issue that I heard about the Dakotas is there's an issue for a lack of water. I think that's what I heard about it. Although, with how wide open and pretty the area is, I really enjoyed it, what little I saw. Because I drove through North Dakota years ago, but not much else. The name is Razor. I'm the leader of the people you see here. We live here at the whim of the regulators of Aditum. Regulators have taken care of all of them. Is that a problem? You've killed them all? That's not a problem at all. My people can now live free with the people of Aditum. Yay! All of that for 500 experience. I feel like that should have been more. There we go. Out of the way, Tycho. Alright, cool. Well, I'm glad that happened. I suppose the next area I want to go to... Well, I don't have to go west to the Gunrunners now. I should probably head south, actually. I think people were more openly racist back then. They just didn't care about it. I don't know. I don't know. Like, because when... Like, racism is specifically the hatred of another for nothing more than the color of their skin, right? Like, okay, that makes sense. That's rational. But I don't think that people gave a shit about all of the, like... Because the way things are now is you have a major problem with all of the people that have decided to make a much bigger deal out of things that were never really a problem in the first place. This isn't to say that racism didn't exist. Obviously, there were people that were fucking hateful and bigoted and blah, blah, blah. But with how things are now and the weaponization of people against their neighbors, and it's because of this collectivist mindset that drags people in and basically, like, tricks them into believing that they are always a victim. And inherently, it creates a more antagonistic perspective. And people fall, they buy into it, they fall for it, and then they just kind of make things worse. Because now they're inherently going to become more aggressive, you know? It's really dumb. There's so many things to go into it. It's difficult to... First off, it's difficult to focus and multitask. But then there's so many fucking variables that go into the actual problems themselves. There's a long way south, isn't it? Oh no, maybe not. Well, before I click there and see what's, let me catch up on a few things. Don't you know that the past perpetually sucks and we can only ever progress as time goes on? Things are good now because it's current year, and they sucked before because it wasn't current year. Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that. Personally, I would love to just leave the US and the entire Western world, too, all going crazy. Southeast Asia might be the last place left in the entire world. That's an interesting take. Why do you say that, Red? Well, let me ask this: Are you talking like Thailand and like South Korea, or are you talking like China and Japan? Which ones are you looking at? NPC guards at the Blades. Oh yeah, I already did that one. I already did that. I would love to go back to the U.S. I haven't been there since I was 6 years old. Oh shit. Yeah, for as bad as things are, it's not actually unlivable or anything. Certainly able to live out here pretty well, despite how bad things are. And if you find a plasma rifle, one of the NPCs in Addington can upgrade it for you. Oh, cool. Careful with the cathedral. It's late game stuff since you dig beneath the surface. Okay. I'll have to be careful with that then. Fun fact of the day. Okay. Also known as Interrobang, or Interrobang, is the fusion of question mark and exclamation mark. Fuses inquisitives of a question mark and the intensity of the exclamation point. Interesting. Never heard of it. It's not like you remember it. Much of the U.S. has gotten really bad or worse, and it keeps getting more and more bad and worse. I do agree. I do agree, Red. Never became popular enough to become mainstream. Typewriters, as people preferred that because it's easier to type. Okay. Thinking of using Interrobang to save space for text boxes in the game? Oh, maybe. I don't know how much that would save, necessarily. Pull up the emoji menu. Okay. Not sure where in Southeast Asia. Not China, of course. Thank you. I wasn't gonna say you're an idiot, Red. I wasn't gonna, like my uncle married a woman from China. Like, I get why people would want to, move to China in some regards. But it's not ever happening. Just a dream or fantasy. I gotcha. There was something I saw recently which sent me down a short rabbit hole, as it were. So apparently China is so polluted, like things are so bad in China that they actually have to sell canned air. And I looked it up. I was like, oh, there's no way. Nope. Absolutely is. They have canned air because the pollution is so atrocious in China. The hell do you want? To find out what's happening around here. Ask stupid questions. Oh, alright. Chanter of the Children. Hello, friend. The Master's vision has made me truly alive for the first time. May I share my wonderful story with you? Sure. There's a man who was so full of hate that he nearly died, but now, praise the Master, praise the Holy Flame, praise the vineyard of life. Whee! Hello. Hi, kid. What are you doing in this joint? How you doing? I'm okay, at least until Father Lasher's next lesson. Okay. He's my teacher. He says every lash we receive brings us closer to the Master. But I must. Disbelief is pain. I really... Okay, I do know about what I think is supposed to be the final boss, so I might know where this is leading already. Try looking for it. No luck. Might need to find a site and a copy and paste it into a text file. Oh, okay. Canned air? No, okay, well, I'm not actually screwing with you, Juan. Yes, it is literally canned air. So, God, I'd have to find where it was again. I don't remember. It's like Serpensa or something like that. That was the channel that had the video. Basically, the pollution in China has become so atrocious that most people actually go around and buy canned fresh air. It's clean and purified through filters because the smog and pollution in China is so thick that most people actually basically steal air in a way by going to local closed door stores and shops, and they just sit inside the stores. They just freeload everywhere, and uh, they do that in order to not only cool down, because China apparently gets really hot in the summers. In the video, the guy was actually showing so like imagine walking into like a Walmart and you basically can't go anywhere. People are just laying all over the place. It looks like the streets of California in like downtown San Francisco in the store. And one of the guys who was sitting on one of the on those like on the open lid coolers, you know, where you just kind of like reach in and grab stuff. The guy was just grabbing like frozen hot dog packets and like tucking them under his armpits in order to cool down, because apparently it's that hot and unbearable in China. It's wild. Like it actually sort of speaks to what I've uh believed for a while now, is that China is basically a giant paper tiger, and I'm not worried about them when it comes to war or anything, because these people are living in such incredibly squalor conditions. But yeah, apparently it's atrociously bad. Life has become parody? Absolutely. I wish the global factories didn't use cheap Chinese labor for making products people around the world need manufacturing jobs. Yes, abso-fucking-lutely. It drives me insane. But it's regulations and it's bureaucracy. This is why this shit needs to get out. We have to, like, it has to be removed in order to make things better. Hey, haven't I heard about you? You've killed all sorts of shit, haven't you? What brings you here? Peace, unity, that sort of stuff. Where's the master? Just looking for a friend, someone to talk with. My feet. You gotta be joking. Talk to the zombies, man. No. You know, there are a lot of other people around here who think like that. Go bother them. Oh, okay. Hello, friends. Good to see you. Put your weapon, put down your weapon. You are among friends here. Oh, okay. Nice to know among friends. Among friends, what's up? Friends. Just praising the master. Never get tired of praising the master. Why don't you praise the master with me, friend? That's such a... It's kind of a funny line. That has been a wonderful talk. This has been a wonderful talk, but I am falling behind in my praises. Farewell, praise the master, praise the holy flame. Let us sing the sacred song. Hello, friend. Master's vision has made me truly alive for the first time. May I share my wonderful story with you? Go ahead. Oh, alright. Been there, done that. Mailbox is empty. Okay. Well, I'm good. Let's see. Where do I go here? Oh, shit. That's way, way southeast. Holy crap. It was also in the Lorax? Yes. You can save scum and abuse sneak here to all the first floor bad guys. Oh, okay. China is becoming the Illumination Lorax movie. Yes, actually. They kind of are. Now there needs to be a femboy in a green tuxedo singing about his mortality. Yeah, it's one of those hypocrisies that drives me absolutely fucking insane, because you'll have some retarded little shit for brains like God, what's her name? Greta Thunberg. And she'll be like, how dare you, and you're destroying the world and all this other crap. Meanwhile, she's totally okay with China just ruining everything and destroying, countless she's totally okay with them making all of the different factories, because like as soon as it was like right after she did that, how dare you, like the day after they did that, the day after she said that, China renewed like 12 different coal factories. And not a peep out of her or her communist fucking parents. Not a peep. But it's totally okay for her to shit all over the West. I just fuck her, fuck her parents, fuck every moron that believes that she's even remotely right. Everything that she has been in favor of has literally led to more and more suffering in this world. It's wild. Let's head back to town, I guess. Let's see here. Okay, I've got 72 days left. I still need to find the water chip. But they said that vault was south. I don't know where the vault is. Power armor? Oh yeah, if that be the case, then I'm not going down there. Oh man, that's bad. Places in China have gotten as bad as Cali. That's embarrassing. That's insulting to be as bad as Cali. Yeah, it's it's pretty brutal, and because of how because China is such an incredibly top-down and just brutal communist dictatorship. One of the major problems that a lot of people have is that they'll be trying to, like, there was a video I saw, and so a lot of people will try to argue that the credit score system that exists out here in the US is the same as the credit system that exists in China. And that's a completely inaccurate fucking statement. What is that? Oh, it's metal armor. Okay, okay. And the comparison doesn't work because the credit system out here is basically to find out whether it is to maintain whether or not you are a responsible individual, fiscally, right? And that's a gross, obviously a gross oversimplification. But the big issue with the one out in China is that if you piss off the regime, you're in trouble. Like you lose privileges such as public transportation. You can't even get something like an Uber or a taxi. They will kick you out of restaurants. Like, there's a lot of shit that they do if your credit score goes down in China. It's wild. And there was a guy I was watching, and this is a big fear I have with electric vehicles, and it makes me wonder. It not makes me wonder, but I'm pretty sure this is why so many Democrats and liberals push for electric vehicles, because in China, the video I was watching that I mentioned, this guy is driving down the road, and because it's an electric vehicle, he ran out of time because he made a negative comment on, like, their equivalent of Facebook, and it lowered his credit score and actually drained what little time he had to ride the moped, and the wheels locked instantly, and he went cartwheeling over the front of the moped. And that shit happens, like, all the time. There's actually a UFC fighter, or not a UFC fighter. There's an MMA fighter in China, and I can't remember his name for the life of me. And I'd have to go and find the video. It's from Super Eye Patch Wolf. This was years ago when I used to watch him a little bit. But there's an MMA fighter out in China, and because he has beaten the shit out of just about every like traditional kung fu master or traditional Chinese martial arts master out in China, his credit score is actually insanely low. And because of this, he can't even hop on a plane. He can't hop on trains or buses. Like it's brutal. Like his life is so shitty, and it's because it's because he's right. Because classic Chinese martial arts are realistically fucking useless, you know. Zhu Zhaidong, is that it, Alexander? Is that the guy? If that's him, then you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, nonetheless, like the guy's life has basically been absolutely ruined, and it's ridiculous, all because he does not bend a knee to the belief that traditional Chinese martial arts are all that special. Yeah, that's him? Yeah, okay, thank you, Alex. But yeah, it's absurd, and the more people try to push this kind of ideology and belief onto others, the more problems it's going to end up creating, because it is ultimately about extreme regulation. It's about control. This is why they want to get rid of cars that are, 30 or 40 years old or older. They want to get rid of anything that's analog because it doesn't, they can't control it, basically. It's absurd. Like the amount of control is nuts, and how far people want to go into it. Doesn't live by what she preaches. Yeah, she absolutely does not care. And then then Thunberg will go ahead and be like, "Oh, my childhood was stolen." How about not? Like you get to drive around on these massive boats and fly around the world on private jets and everything, and shout at people that's her career. It's like, piss off. Her childhood wasn't stolen. She's been given the golden ticket. Only the US sky connects to the world sky. Yeah, basically any Western nation, well, and Africa. Africa is pretty wide open and clean, thankfully. Although they are getting really industrialized by China, ironically. And nobody wants to talk about that reality, that China is literally the modern-day colonizers of Africa. Nobody wants to talk about it. Need to make an electric vehicle that runs off Linux? Yeah, good luck with that. It would be impossible to hack or enforce government policy if it's open source. Agreed. Russia, China, US, all the exact same now. It's getting there, unfortunately. But that's why it's, people got to push back. I know that story. The fighter was disproving fake kung fu masters and their fake techniques, and the regime got all pissy about him. Yeah. So Zhaidong is a trained MMA fighter, and I don't remember the region in China he lives. It's like South Central. It's like near Hong Kong. But yeah, he has gone through and fought numerous, and I mean legitimate kung fu masters. It's not just, the bullshido kind of guys. It's actual traditional Wing Chun and the other one is escaping me right now. Whatever, it's not important. But many of these people have fought him, and the events are live, and these people get their fucking asses beat because MMA. See, for clarification, because China is so nationalist, they try to elevate their views and whatnot of of their martial arts and everything as unbeatable. Like it's sort of like the katana in Japan, you know, the belief that it is this mythical sort of weapon. Same basic idea with, you know, kung fu, Wing Chun, etc., etc. The problem is, well, it's actually not very useful. They're not good. They're not practical when it comes to real world combat. And so, yeah, he's just ground pounds these guys, and then it's just like, oh no, it was a draw. Oh no, it was a victory. And it's like, no, what? He won. But yeah, I do feel bad for him. I wouldn't mind a battery-powered car without all the complicated computers in it. I literally had minimal tech options in my newest car because the extra features drain the car battery. I just want simplicity. I really miss like hand crank windows. Those things were so nice and so light. I'm so sick and tired of like I appreciate electric windows. I do. But I wouldn't mind an extra like hand crank window instead, because it takes the motor and all of the extra mechanisms and the weight out of the car. You drop, you know, 30, 40, 50 pounds or whatever. That's so much more gas that you have, you know? I would rather have that than I would the convenience. You have to be good at the fighting techniques to mean something. It isn't magic. Yes. Yes. Skill, obviously skill outweighs strength, generally speaking, but yeah, no, it's like, you know, it's like what Bruce Lee said. It's like, I fear the guy I fear the guy that has trained a kick like 1,000 times instead of the guy who's trained every technique once. Because that guy is going to be really good at what he does. And that's right. You know, it's like the most simple and basic, straightforward things tend to work the most. And that's what a lot of MMA does. It doesn't teach all of these absurd, you know, like whimsical movements and shit that don't actually do anything. Only Chinese entertainment I consume is Sleeping Dog, the best Grand Theft Auto clones ever made before Square Enix became woke. Yeah. My hypothesis for the Interrobang may be to use an emote-like command, like Interrobang. We'll pull it up, or have any dialogue like that. We'll correct to that. Oh, okay, interesting. I mean, I don't know how much it's going to save in terms of space and data, Shadow. The Wandering Earth was the most bizarre sci-fi movie ever, and it was Chinese. Basically, they turned Earth into a mobile ship, and they're traveling to another star. Dude, the movies that come out of China are wild. They will greenlight anything. Nothing needs to make any sense, and they just rip off all kinds of movies. But see, that's another thing that's really sad too. It's like China basically just devolved into plagiarism. Like, that's all that it is. I remember when we didn't have to wear seatbelts at all. Yeah, and then what is it? So like shit, you guys had to it was like up in the back window, right? Up in the back window, and then Mom would whack you with a fly swatter from the front of the vehicle. Kidding, yeah. I feel that, Red. I'm probably not as old as you, and man, I definitely feel getting older, and it sucks. Wait, did your family have an 80s car? Mine did it once. Yeah, we used to have all kinds of 80s and 90s cars. I've always liked the more analog style designs anyway. Hand crank windows, always the best. Funnily enough, the biggest gacha games right now is Genshin Impact, which is made by China. Funny how the writers are fighting Twitter, but I heard it doesn't promote communism. Interesting. I'd be surprised if it didn't. They're always listening, Chaos. They're always listening. Skill versus strength debate always reminds me of that Batman and a 10-year-old girl's body versus Mike Tyson and Bruce Lee discussion thread. What the fuck? What the hell are you talking about, Juan? Batman in a 10-year-old girl's body versus Mike Tyson and Bruce Lee. No. Okay, hold on. I'll disprove that entire argument right now. Brock Lesnar versus Randy Couture. And a lot of people get rich by just making garbage that gets shut down within the year. Yeah, well, I mean, mass production. That's the Chinese model, though. It's like just mass produce anything, and it's just like gold farmers in World of Warcraft. The way people would handle everything is they would just go back to the base idea of any scraps obtained within X amount of time could thus, that ultimately resulted in, some sort of positive amount, justified the actions. So you'd have people that were, like, in World of Warcraft, you'd have people that were, the bots would be running around, they would sell everything, even if it was, 1 copper. Obviously, you would still sell it anyway, but they would sell everything, no matter how rare the material or the weapon. And instead of playing the market, they would just sell it in mass, and they would do it so much, so often, that there was just no way anybody could beat out what they were doing, because it was 24 hours a day. China's business models nowadays have effectively become the same thing. It's about mass... you know what it is? It's strip mining. It's effectively strip mining of whatever it is that they are trying to obtain. In this case, they are mass producing as much as they can in terms of games, because the majority of, like what I said, is China is no longer really traditional. They are plagiarist, and with them mass producing so many clones and cheap knockoffs, what you get is a sort of strip mining effect of the money of people. They make something that appeals to others, and then they just harvest what they can, and if they need, they'll shut it down, and it's no loss to them because they don't care. Because as long as it turns into a profit, that's it. A lot of people, let's see, we have the station wagon, and yes, you had to get out and push to get it going. The good old Griswold family, Christmas family tree. The good old Griswolds. Kids, you noticing all this plight? One of my family members used to have a hand crank window on their car. Oh, yeah. Dude, they're great. I miss when cars used to be so simple. Smuggalana used to play World of Warcraft, gold farming stories aplenty. Oh, yeah. Every one of us who ever played World of Warcraft has a million and one of those fucking stories. I remember when it was really bad in Wrath. I wasn't there for Burning Crusade, but man, Wrath, it was brutal. Well, anyway, it's past that time, and I'm glad I got to sit down and talk with everybody. It's been nice, and I apologize for not having been as active as I should have been, but thank you all for coming out. It's been a great talk. If you haven't seen it, I did put out a Deadpool non-spoiler review for Deadpool. So if you want to see that and just get my general idea of what I thought about the movie, there you go. It looks like a number of people do want to see a spoiler review, so maybe I will, like when there's like a week without stuff going on, I'll probably make a spoiler review to go in depth about it more. But I will be trying to make either a smaller video in the meantime, or I will go through and make the... I'll not make, but go through and finish making the Avatar: The Last Airbender from Netflix review. So that'll be a bigger one in a similar vein to like I did with Fallout. So, yeah, until then, thank you all for coming out. Juan, Shadow, Queen, Nova, all of you guys, thank you all very much. have a good night, have a good weekend, and I will talk to you guys next week.